episode 2 of the XR diesel project. In this episode I'll be talking about how to add foot pegs to a dirt bike, and the same principles can be applied to many different styles of dirt bikes. This will be mostly helpful for steel frame dirt bikes because all the fabrication I'm doing is on steel. This is what I've done so far. I've built brackets. First off, I got these foot pegs. They're used, bought them off eBay. They're from a XR500 Honda dirt bike. And that's a good starting point, is to just buy foot pegs. They're reasonable enough that you'd spend too much time trying to fabricate these. But as you can see, they're spring loaded, so when the bike falls over, they'll come in, so they won't bend on you. And the first thing I did was make a starting bracket that the foot pegs will bolt to. From here, we can add steel tubing and tie that into our frame. This is 1/4 inch steel. That's what I had on hand. You could probably go a little thinner than this, but there's a lot of forces involved, so it's good to use a thick plate here. We will be positioning these what feels most comfortable for the passenger, and I will be adding 3/4 inch steel tube and tying it into the frame, adding some triangulation. Now, the steel tube I'm using is 120 wall, 3/4 inch. I chose 3/4 inch to match the size of this tube, which I'll be tying into. 120 wall again is a little thick. You could probably go thinner, maybe even 60 wall. But the steel vendor that I went to only had 120 wall, so that's what I'm using. This is the tubing I'm using. It is 120 wall. You can see how thick that is. This is DOM tubing. That stands for drawn over mandrel. It's more expensive than HRU or seam welded tubing, but it's quite a bit stronger. For any sort of frames or roll bars, it's probably smart to just use DOM. So get your measurement with your passenger on the bike and take rough measurements and just cut your tube long. So you can get an idea of what that's going to look like. Something like that. Used a combination of MIG and TIG welding